Live from Big Oak Stadium here on the campus of Robbinsville High School in the heart of Graham County. This is Swain High Maroon Devil football here on the Maroon Devils Network as we get ready for a huge, and I can't say huge big enough as far as Smoky Mountain Conference games are concerned. Gary Ayers along with Coach Rod White. And Coach, you know, when we come to Big Oak Stadium or they come to our place at Swain County, it's always a huge game between the Maroon Devils and the Black Knights.
Never known it not to be. It doesn't matter how good either team is at any particular time of the season, whether you're playing earlier or later. It's always a dogfight with them, always.
You know, looking at how things shape up here, of course, everybody knows we lost a tough one to the Murphy Bulldogs last week, and this is the first time in the history of high school football that I think I have ever seen a football game played on Tuesday night. I've seen college games on Monday, some on Sunday, but I've never seen a high school football game here in the mountains played on a Tuesday night.
Exactly. Most of the time it's been a rain out back years ago when, you had a lot of people had drainage problems with their fields, and you just couldn't play on Friday night, and so you'd end up playing on Monday.
Yeah.
And that's about as late as a game that I'd ever heard of.
And this is the thing I'm hoping won't happen. It kind of echoes what we talked about Friday, having played Friday, now playing on Tuesday, then again this Friday when we host Cherokee. I'm just hoping our guys stay healthy and injury-free. That's my biggest concern playing 3 games in a week.
It's unheard of. It's unprecedented. We don't really know right now, as far as I can tell from the players that were warming up out there. We don't know how many of them full speed, but Cameron Blankenship is not dressed tonight. He's still got ankle problems, and but it looked like everybody else was geared up. But we just don't know what kind of physical shape they're really in.
Oh, no question about it. Some guys are dressed out, I'm sure, that are dinged up. But, you know, you look around, Robbinsville's on the same boat. I think they have a couple of guys that are dinged up that are dressed up here tonight. So there are probably several players that probably aren't saying a whole lot because real football players want to play.
Well, they do, and we were talking about that earlier before the broadcast here about, over the years, the toughness of some of your players was just astounding because they didn't want me as a coach to know that they were hurt, and they'd hide it as best they could. Now you'd eventually see it in their performance, but at the same time, I never blamed a young man for trying.
Right.
He's got to get out there and see what he can do.
No doubt about it. Coming into this game, we saw last week Robbinsville beating Andrews 24-14. Coach, in that game, Robbinsville didn't throw the ball a whole lot. They were 5 of 10 passing, 1 interception, 88 yards, but they ran the ball very well. Cutler Adams, one of their stud running backs, 26 carries, 116 yards. One of their other really good running backs, Cage Williams, carried 10 times, only 29 yards. Panama had 9 carries, 28. Gross, the quarterback, 8 carries for 17. So obviously, Robbinsville likes to run the football first.
Historically speaking, Coach Walsh and his staff over here, as long as you're going to allow them to run the football, that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Now, they'll sneak a pass in on you, the old Jim Fox approach to it. If you catch you playing too tight, too close to the line of scrimmage, then they're going to try to pick on you throwing the football some. But if they're having success running it, that's what they're going to continue to do for as long as they feel like they can get away with it.
Now, Coach, as everybody knows in the standings, of course, if Robbinsville wins tonight and they win on Friday when they host Hayesville, they're going to win the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship. But there's a lot to be said between now and then. Right now, Murphy is 3-1. Our Maroon Devils and the Robbinsville Black Knights are 2-1. Cherokee is at 2-2. Andrews at 1-3. Hayesville 1-3. We all know every team in the conference is going to be going to the playoffs, so there's still so much to play for tonight and Friday.
Yeah, it's the parity we talked about last week, Gary. This is the closest race I believe I've seen in a while in the Smoky Mountain Conference right now, and you could tell by some of the things that happened last week around the conference. It just gets you don't know on Friday night or Tuesday night who could pull a ball game out.
Coming up, of course, tonight we're the only game in the conference. Coming up on Friday, we're going to be hosting Cherokee. Hayesville is going to be here at Robbinsville Friday, and Murphy is going to be just down the road at Andrews. So another aspect of the game that has really come up lately has been the ability to kick field goals by Robbinsville. Cody Klein hit three field goals to beat Murphy. One of those a 42-yarder, literally, as the clock ran out, and that's a huge weapon.
It is, Garrett, and over the years, coaching in some ball games where where field goals were crucial, and we were very fortunate. I mean, when you had the Zimmerman brothers coming through,
boy.
and those young men could kick, they made me look good. They made our whole coaching staff and our team look good, and everybody knows that. And we always knew that if we had to use that was a weapon. We weren't afraid. We were going to pull that knife and use it.
And it's a huge weapon. Of course, our Maroon Devils, as we mentioned, coming in tonight, a quick turnaround, and I really feel for the coaching staff having to turn around this fast, trying to get a game plan in for Robbinsville. That's obviously different than your game plan for Murphy, and we're going to have to do it again, turn right around and get ready for Cherokee. So that puts a lot of stress not only on players but coaches as well.
Exactly. I was talking to some of the coaches before the game, and the fortunate part about it for Robbinsville and for Swain, they did have that week of preparation before the game got canceled, so they have a little bit in the book already. But so since Friday night, they went right back out there and went right back to what they were working on before the game got canceled previously. So it's not like it was all new to them just starting out. So the preparation was there. It was just a matter of reverting back to it, getting the kids back into a different mode, because everything's different offensively and defensively, and you have to go out there and prepare for that.
Oh, no doubt. And in case anybody forgot, the reason we're playing on Tuesday, COVID invaded our Swain Maroon Devil football program. We had some athletes that tested positive. Now, Robbinsville, I know they didn't want to move this game to Tuesday, but Robbinsville was in that same boat early in the season because they went 2 full weeks without any football. They had a more serious COVID outbreak, actually, than we did at Swain County High School. So both teams have had to pay a price, if you will, with the COVID virus.
Yeah, Robbinsville has no room to gripe about it. I can put it that way, because they got stung with it earlier in the season, and it snuck up on us a little bit along in the season during conference play. So that it is what it is. Everybody's having to deal with it all over the country right now.
Oh, no question about it. And talking about this, we're not broadcasting live tonight. This this broadcast that you're watching is on tape delay. Joe Holt is here to our right with the camera and the sound effects, and hopefully a lot of folks will be able to watch this game, and hopefully when they watch it, we'll have this victory in the bag.
I hope so. It's going to be interesting how this thing unfolds as the night goes here, and that's why you play them. There's nothing dead set on papers. That's why you play them.
And right now, Maroon Devils are going to be kicking off. Gavin Lanning is going to be kicking deep. Robbinsville is going to have Brock Adams back on one side. Cutler Adams, one of their go-to players, he's going to be down here in one corner. So let's see what we can do. As the field looks great, we've had a nice dry day, but it's football weather as we get a foot into it. Gavin kicks it high and deep. Going to be taken about the 12-yard line. Back is Robbinsville with the football back across the 20-yard line to the 23. That's Brock Adams, their junior, and that's where the Black Knights will take over 1st and 10. And, we've talked about momentum, and it's always great to try to set that momentum early.
Yeah, it's all about tempo and momentum, like you said, Gary. And establishing yourself on defense first was always something that I just felt like it had to be a priority to us. That's why a lot of times I chose, to go, if you had the option to go on D first, and it made a big difference to me.
So now Robbinsville is going to come out. Got one back right behind the quarterback. They turn and a little misdirection running to the right side. That's going to be Cutler Adams, their go-to guy. And boy, he's met head on. Josh Collins with a good stick here early.
Yeah, we're doing a little bit of stuff different up front right there. We went to a 5-man front that time up front, and it helped us because the flow of the line of scrimmage, you got more people at the line of scrimmage reading that flow, and it really helped. We took a linebacker, walked him up outside, took Lucas Sutton, put him on the line of scrimmage outside. We'll see if we do this kind of movement again.
Got a lot of big bodies on both sides of the line now.
Again, going to that 5 front again, going to try to throw the football into the flat out here.
And they've got their man, got a first down on the right sideline to Brock Adams. Back in the backfield and that's going to be Dason Gross and Christian Phillips working back there with that halfback pass. So they're already throwing a couple of tricks at us.
Yeah, and it looked like we lost our footing. The corner was trying to play a quarters coverage out there on the side, and when he turned to the inside with the outside receiver, he kind of lost his footing, and that out route was there.
Ason Gross is going to be the quarterback, Gross, if you will, and he's going to be in the shotgun. Hands off on the jet sweep, and here comes Cutler Adams. He can burn you. He goes down the right sideline, forced out of bounds over here at the 48-yard line by Josh Collins again. But already some big plays for Robbinsville.
Yeah, we kind of made that easy on them right there by getting across the line of scrimmage and letting them kick us out. We got to do a better job of closing that down, taking that block on more squares where he's just not able to kick you out, straight out.
This time Adams is going to be on the wing on the left side as Robbinsville has two wide receivers over here. On a first down and 10, they come right up the gut at the 35 down to the 31-yard line. Another first down as the Robbinsville Black Knights rolling into Maroon Devil territory now, first and 10.
Yeah, it's that short fullback trap, and that's a wing T play like Murphy runs. It's real quick, it hits hard and fast, and we just didn't do a good job of squeezing it down.
So now Gross, the quarterback, big tall kid, 6'3", a senior. A lot of experience running this Robbinsville offense. Got a jumbo package over here on the right side this time as they run Adams over here behind those linemen. And Adams is down to the 23-yard line. A nice pickup with a second down at about 3 coming up now on the opening drive.
Yeah, they're changing formations a lot on us. They're moving in and out with tight ends. They're doing different things with the receivers. So we're just trying to we got to make our adjustments here now.
At the 23-yard line, 10 minutes to play, first quarter. Robbinsville on the opening drive. Twins again on the left side. This time they have the tight end over here on the right side as well, but they run to the left side this time on his first carry tonight. That's going to be Cage Williams, a strong sophomore, 6'1", 200-pounder, averaging about 4 yards a carry, Coach. So they have some good weapons in the backfield with Williams and Cutler Adams.
Yeah, and they try that power play right there, off-tackle power play by blocking down with that wing back and trying to get him up in the seam there, and it just wasn't there. We did a good job of not penetrating, but playing on the line of scrimmage and taking them on right there at the line of scrimmage. Same formation.
Got wing left side. This time Adams, the wing, gets the call. He cuts back inside down to the 16-yard line. That's going to be enough for a Robbinsville first down. And right now we've seen a lot of different play action, if you will, but they like to use that wing.
Yeah, they're going to do that a lot, and that's the part of their wing T package that without putting him back there with the fullback, they like to keep him out there as a blocker and also as a pass receiver.
Panama in the backfield this time. He gets the call. His first carry down to about the 17-yard line, but so far Robbinsville positive yards on every play.
Yeah, we've only one time, a couple times have we held them close to the line of scrimmage there, but they tried that off-tackle power play again like they did 2 plays ago, and they're not having as much success with it as they'd like to.
This time Twins out to the left side. Over here on the wing this time it's going to be Gage Williams. And again, Panama in the backfield.
Trap again.
And they hand it off to Panama right up the gut. And he's down inside the 1-yard line with a first down and goal to go.
And when I say trap, all they're doing is they're finding the B-gap defensive lineman, which is a tackle or a nose man if you want to call him that. And they're blocking one way with the center and bringing that guard over the top and kicking him out. And we're making it easy on them right now.
So now Gross coming back in with the play from the sideline. Robbinsville, of course, 8:12 to go. Opening drive, first and goal inside the 1. One man wide left, one man wide right. And this time they fake the handoff, and the quarterback goes in for the Robbinsville touchdown. So with 8:01 to play, Robbinsville on the board on their opening drive. And Klein will come in for the PAT.
Yeah, it was the quarterback just opened up. I don't know whether it was designed that way, but he opened up to the side that the backs didn't go to. So and then he just kept it and turned on up in there.
Klein 20 of 21 on his extra point conversions here. And again, Gross, the quarterback, is the holder. High snap, gets it down, puts it up. Plenty of leg, and it's going to be good with a 7-0 Robbinsville lead. Fans, 8:01 to play. We'll be back. Our Maroon Devils will get the football when we return here on the Maroon Devils Network. Fans, welcome back. 8:01 to play. Robbinsville's Cody Klein getting ready to kick off. And back deep, of course, we've got some guys who can handle it. Donovan Groenwald, also back here, Cooper Hyatt, coach. So, hey, let's see if we can answer on the return and on offense.
Yes, sir. We've got to make an answer real quick right here. We've got to come up with our scheme and play within our character and personality.
Very high, very short kick, going to be taken by an up man. That's actually Lawson Woodard down there, and he is going to give us great field position at the 41-yard line.
Handled that ball very well on that straight up high kick from their kicker, and it's a good ploy from them to try to cause a fumble or get a turnover right there right away, but it didn't work for them.
Here we go, Maroon Devils, first down and 10 at hour 41. First quarter, first offensive series here with a receiver on each side, twin backs. We get it over to Cooper on the left side. Cooper out across the 45 to the 46. Nice pickup of 5 with a second down and 5 on the quick hitter.
Yep, just flipped it out there, just trying to make something happen. Positive yards, picking up about 5 yards on the play.
So quarterback Gabe Lillard and company getting ready to, again, getting to work here in the first quarter. Just underway, 7-0 Robbinsville. This time the Maroon Devils will have the split backs again. Josh Collins in the backfield along with Carson Taylor, of course. This time one man wide left. And here comes the misdirection handoff to Donovan Groenwald. He's going to have to hustle. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all as Isaac Wiggin tracks him down for Robbinsville.
Yeah, he was trying. He outran the defenders, the second-level defenders and the defensive linemen, but now he's having to take a knee for a minute. Got hit right in the thigh right there by the corner coming up to make that tackle.
And he's going to have to go out for a play as there was an official timeout. Now the officials start the clock running with 7:10 to play. But again, good field position, but now a big third down and 5 at our 46-yard line.
Yeah, we're trying to get them off that line of scrimmage, show them something besides veer plays to begin with here. It's a good idea. Loosen them up. If you start, they're prepared for that veer look.
Gonna have to hurry with the play clock running down to 2. We finally get the snap away. Gabe firing down the middle of the field.
Oh, yeah.
There's
a flag.
There's a pass interference. Yeah. No question about it. As down there, that looks like was that Gage Jones, and he was hit in the back as the ball arrived.
Yeah, right before the ball got there, the safety rolled up on him and just went ahead and took a shot.
And we should have some officials tonight that have some experience because, hey, we're the only game going on. So many times there are so many rookie officials calling high school football.
Yeah, everybody's talking about it. All you have to do is look at the internet. My wife's been talking to me about what she's seeing about all the problems that's happening about them trying to get officials on the field, like we talked about last week and the week before, I think, too.
It's a serious problem as you talk to some of the veterans who have been around a long time, and, boy, they're having to actually kind of help these guys with on-the-job training literally during the game.
Yeah, and I think we've got a veteran bunch out here tonight.
First down and 10. Maroon Devils at the Robbinsville 39. Gabe back to throw, has time, now runs out of time, and this time he's going to stay in the grasp. We got a penalty flag.
It'll either be holding or somebody grabbed him by the face mask trying to drag him down. We'll see right here. It came from that head linesman over there, and we'll find out.
And it came late.
Yeah, it was as he was blowing the whistle. So we'll see kind of what happened.
That was big Hayden Key, big 66, 6'1", 270-pound junior for Robbinsville, who had him in the grasp. Well, let's see what the official says. The head referee with the football, they're still talking it over out there as to what they're going to call here.
That's the spot of the foul right there. So let's see kind of what's going to happen here.
They're talking to Coach Blankenship over on the Maroon Devils sideline now. They're going to mark it off against Robbinsville.
Let's see what the call is. We can get it from the head man. No, it wasn't much.
Face mask. But it looked like they only walked off 5 yards.
Yeah, he held 5 up, and I'm not real sure what that's about.
Unless it was number 5 on the penalty, Wachacha. I don't know, but only 5. First down, we still need about 12 after the big loss on the play. We got some of it back.
He can move. No.
Got a penalty flag. And we may have a false start over here. May have a false start. We're going to lose those 5 yards. That it is a false start back to the 46-yard line now. And the officials are still talking this one over.
Yeah, and the head official wants to know why that the side judge over here did not throw that flag. But I was under the impression once he stopped that he would never cross the line of scrimmage, so he stopped.
So now
that's legal because he is a back lined up right there.
First down at about 17 now. 6 minutes to play first quarter. Gabe back to fire, and he's got Cooper too tall. He had him at the 36-yard line, but just too much on it.
Yeah, that's normally Cooper's pulling that one down, and it just it probably got on him before he even realized it, and right through his hands.
So now it's going to bring up a second down. Clock stopped, 6:04 to play. Robbinsville up 7-0 here on a chilly night, starting to feel a little more like fall, if you will, here, Coach.
Oh, yeah, finally. We're not getting burnt down.
Second down, 17. Gabe, straight drop. Fires right down the middle. Cooper there, but just couldn't connect. Back there on the coverage is Zeke Silvers for Robbinsville on the safety spot.
Yeah, you got over a little bit quick on him. If we put a little bit more air into that and give him a chance to run to it, we know he can go up and get it.
No doubt.
That's what they're trying to do with him, and it's a good plan because he is taller than any of their defensive backs there.
No doubt. Cooper at 6'1", back in the secondary for Robbinsville. They've got a couple of smaller guys, not small, but 5'9" as compared to 6'1", and also back there. And now Brock Adams at 6'1", number 2. He's going to keep on Cooper this time.
Yeah, they're going to man coverage. They're going man coverage this time.
Looking at Cooper, Gabe in trouble. He's going to head for the sideline, trying to dance around, make something happen, and he finally runs out of room at the 46-yard line of Maroon Devil territory. He was trying to make it happen with his feet, but couldn't find anybody.
Yeah, ended up losing about 10 yards on that play, and that puts us back here, but we're going to have to punt this one away right here, and hopefully we can get a good roll, and they don't get a good return out of it.
Dangerous return men back deep, talking about Brock Adams and Cutler Adams. Not sure if they're related. One is a sophomore, one is a junior. Both good athletes. I tell you, a lot of good athletes on this field on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Gavin back to kick. Low snap, picks it up, gets it away. Good punt. It's going to take a Maroon Devil bounce and go out of bounds down about the 20-yard line. So, Coach,
not too bad. Yeah.
We avoided any kind of big return.
Yeah. Now, right here is what we've got to find a way to stop what they're doing, and a whole lot of it's going to depend on now us getting quicker reads at the line of scrimmage with our defensive linemen and getting better flow out of our linebackers. Our linebackers are getting cut off by some of these backside blockers, and you don't normally see that happen to our linebackers. So we'll see what happens on this drive right here.
And Coach, you said it so many times when Robbinsville and Maroon Devils play, so much depends on that line of scrimmage.
It is. We're back to our 5-man front. That's a shaded 50 front. There you go.
Outstanding penetration that time. Yep. As looks like was that the corner over there? No, that looks like Nathan Bogdanovich.
Yeah.
On that side of the line.
Yeah, he was up on the line of scrimmage then, and we did go to an old school shaded 50 front. It looked like to me, and I like it. We got to do something, throw something a little different at them, and not just stay in a kind of a vanilla 4 front.
Got 2 wide over here this time for Robbinsville. Boy, one guy's almost offside. Yep. And they're going to roll that way. Gross looking, firing. Got his man short at the 30. He makes a cutback and is brought down at the 31-yard line. Good tackle over there by Cooper Hyatt as he brings down Brock Adams.
Yeah, another first down. He pushed him off the line of scrimmage and then broke that thing back, running that out route, but actually going back towards the quarterback, which helped.
So now 4:49 to play, first quarter. Robbinsville with their second possession with a 7-0 lead here at about the 31-yard line. Gross misdirection, hands off right side. Here comes Adams again. Good head-on tackle by Carson Taylor, who you can always depend on.
Oh, yep. He got over the top real good then. Before he was getting cut off a little bit, and now he's able to get over the top. We just got to cut down on the number of yards they're getting on first down like that.
So now 4:20 to play. Robbinsville looking at second down, and we'll call it about 3, almost 3.5. Twins out left side.
They're liking this wing and twins set to the wide side of the field so they can really set their offense up. There's the trap again. Yep. We read it real good that time. Real good.
Good stop.
Came from the backside to stop that trap play.
And a guy we've called out a lot this year, Lucas Sutton. He's been playing good defense.
Yeah, he's on a mission. He's young. He's still learning. but he's getting better every week. And he has times when he gets caught up too much in the line of scrimmage, but he's coming on.
He is a good linebacker, number 57, sophomore. This time an I formation for Robbinsville. We haven't seen that one in a while. Cutler Adams got the call, and he gets the first down. But, wow, how long has it been since we saw an I formation?
Well, we know that the multiples that they run, and Coach Walsh, he learned from Bob Colvin. Bob Colvin would run every formation known to mankind, run the same plays out of it. But he'd go from a wishbone to I back, split backs. And here we're going to see the I again, and he just kept throwing it at you.
So now,
going to do some pulling right here. Going to run another trap.
Yep, same play. It's going to be Adams again. 9-yard pickup around the left side to the 48-yard line. You were talking about Bob Colvin. I think one of the best offensive minds in high school football.
It was really a challenge to coach against him. He was a great guy. I think the world of him.
Me too.
He is it was fun. I mean, but if he had better people than you better look out.
This time they bring Twins out to the right side. Again, the wide side of the field. Hand off again. This time it's going to be 33. That's Gage Williams, and he's got a first down all the way to the Maroon Devil 41-yard line.
Yeah, they're blocking that on that weak side, the guard and tackle side, just like you run a veer play. It's not even a power play. He just runs a dive in there after he turns and opens it up and gives it to him. And
there's something flopping around on the field. The referee gives it over to the sideline. It almost looks like a cell phone. I'm like, no, I don't think it's a cell phone. But anyway, okay, here we go. First down now. We got a whistle on the field, and the Maroon Devils want a timeout, probably to rethink what's happening on defense.
Yeah, especially them switching to this I-back look. And all they've run out of it is a counter trap and an isolation. So it's one of those things that, it changes the dynamic out there, and you got to be prepared for it. You got to look and see what's back there.
Oh, no question.
They're going from a wing T look, which is that single back there, and the wing lined up over there, to the twin side to I-backs, and it changes. They're not really blocking it any different. It's just you got to see it different.
Yeah, so much happens with your eyes. Fans, stay tuned. We'll be back with more Maroon Devil football. 7-0 Robbinsville here on the Maroon Devils Network.
The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
Fans, welcome back now after the timeout. Again, 2:18 to play, first quarter. Robbinsville looking at 1st and 10 at our 41-yard line. Again, I formation, something we haven't seen in a while at any level as Cutler Adams gets the call. Again, 6 more yards as he runs right over the right side.
Yeah, making it look just straight isolation, I-back isolation, one of the biggest plays that came out of I-backs over the years. Fullback is just a lead blocker for that tailback, and just give it to him and knock him around.
And again, now they go back to the wing. So Panama stays in there. Adams on the wing on the left side. Has strong side right. They're going to run to the right side behind the tight end.
Buck trap.
And there's Adams with the first down.
Yeah, he run the buck trap and pull both guards, sent them right over the top right there. And everybody from the tight end blocks down except the guards, and they pull them both.
Gruenwald on the tackle for the Maroon Devils secondary. Now with 1:43 to play here at the 30-yard line. Both teams, again, continuing this kind of a chess match here in the first quarter, kind of feeling each other out to see, what's going to be happening on both sides of the ball. Twins left side again with the wing. This time.
Going to throw the football.
Gross has some time. Here comes pressure. Gross rolling away from it. Now he's going to run as Bogdanovich was after him and forced him out of bounds over at the 25.
Yeah, we went inside of a kick-out block right there, and that enabled him to get the edge and run the football over the edge right there. You got to keep him contained. You got to make him stop his feet and try to keep him inside.
Well, I'd say Nathan runs well. If he gets after you, you better run.
Yeah, he can streak it out there. He sure can.
Good feet. So now 1:26 to play. Robbinsville 2nd and 7. Wing left side, receivers on each side. Now Panama in the backfield, but Adams gets the handoff to the right.
Again.
And good Good penetration. Carson Taylor hangs on, wouldn't turn him loose.
Yeah, it was. They did the same thing they did the 2 plays before, run the buck trap.
So now 3rd down. Robbinsville needs 5. They look to the sideline for the play call. D. Walsh calling the plays over here. As you can see, he's the only guy with a gray sweatshirt over here. Everybody else is wearing black. So anyway, so now 3rd down and 5. 1 minute to play first quarter. In a fast-moving quarter, of course, we've seen a lot of rushing here tonight. Twins left side again out of the wing set.
Going to run out of the gun this time.
And a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Walsh didn't like the look of him right there. Somebody wasn't lined up correctly.
Fans, we got a timeout on the field. 7-0. Robbinsville with a 3rd down coming up. We'll be back after this break on the Maroon Devils Network. Welcome back. Under a minute to play now. Robbinsville with a timeout. Both teams with 2 left here in the first half. Of course, we're nearing the end of the first quarter. Robbinsville, a little different look this time. They have 3 wide receivers on 3rd down and 5. Everybody emptying the backfield. He throws it out to Panama, and Panama has the first down inside the 20-yard line. Coming up, Cooper Hyatt with a big hit. Cooper shaken up as he's still down on the field as he came up with that tackle. He gets up, but you can tell he was shaken up as he's over there with Coach Blankenship and Kerry Powell. And, well, you don't want to lose a player like Cooper.
No, you don't. He's too important on offense and defense and with special teams. But Robbinsville just ran our outside coverage off and flared that back out into the flat for the first down.
And we hope he's going to be okay as Robbinsville now with the first down.
Again.
And there comes a trap to Panama again. He spins his way down to the 17-yard line. And that may or may not be the final play of the first quarter now.
Yeah, a lot of times if you're watching a ball game, especially from up here, you can't see it as much on the field. But if you'll watch those offensive linemen and their alignment, you can see their hand, the weight come off of their hand, and they'll lean back. He's pretty much telling you he's either pass blocking or he's pulling. He's not going to be leaning with much weight on that hand. And it's one of the things that over the years you learn. A young man's played up there a lot. You can teach him to see that and realize that's what's happening.
Oh, that's a good clue for sure. Fans, that's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Robbinsville. We'll be back to get quarter number 2 underway after this timeout on the Maroon Devils Network. Fans, welcome back as they have Cage Williams to the right side of the quarterback gross here.
Going out of the gun again this time, Gary.
Adams going in motion, jet
all
sweep.
zone
They hand
blocking,
it off to
jet
him.
sweep. Yep.
And all the way down to the 15-yard line. Gain of about 2 on the play, Coach. So now 4th down. Robbinsville still needs almost 5 to go.
Yeah.
No, 3rd down. Check that.
3rd down. Yeah, and it's if we can come up with a big play right here, we may get to see that kicker come on the field and try to do his thing. But we got to come up with it right here. I'd be real conscious of this wide side of the field. They just tried by running a sweep play, all zone blocking. When I say zone blocking, all those helmets went the same way, everybody on the team.
So now
got light hands on them guards.
Third down and 5.
Awful light. There they are.
Passing, Gross looking, throwing to the corner of the end zone. He's got Adams open. He got him right over the top, and it's a touchdown. But you're right, pass blocking all the way.
It was. You could see him sitting back, and, it was very noticeable. But now that quarterback, he drilled that ball in there. That ball should have been picked. We just didn't get our heads around fast enough or react fast enough. But he put that thing on the money, and Donovan just didn't get his hands up.
That's it. He did, just kind of went right through there. Now for the point after is going to be Cody Klein. He gets this one up, and he's going to bang it through as well. So with 11:16 still to play, a lot of time to play here in the second quarter, and Robbinsville off to a 14-0 lead. Fans, more football coming up. Stay with us here on the Maroon Devils Network.
Hey Maroon Nation, my name is Erin Jenkins and I'm an alumni of Swain High and also the Maroon Devils Network. The network you're watching right now helped me chase my dreams and get my start in broadcast journalism. From weekly interviews with Coach B to hosting game day specials and even getting to sit down with some of Swain High's greatest football legends. History of the Maroon Machine. All of things helped get me to WNCT 9 on your side in Greenville, North Carolina as an on-air news reporter. Right now, you can help other students just like me to chase their dreams by liking, subscribing, and sharing the Maroon Devils Network. As always, go Big Maroon!
Fans, welcome back. Just underway, second quarter. Robbinsville with a 14-0 lead as Klein. He kicked the last one high and short. This one is going to be deeper, back to the 20-yard line. It's going to be Cooper who's back in the ball game. So Cooper back out to the 30 on the return. And good to see Cooper back out there as he's tackled by Dalton Hill, one of their sophomores.
Yeah, he took a lick on his leg there earlier, and I think now he's got himself gathered back up. Cooper does.
So now the Maroon Devils down 14-0. Got to get some momentum back. Got to get some points on the board here in this second quarter.
We do. We've got to answer. We really need to answer before halftime, and it ain't a matter of answering by a bunch, but we got to answer.
That's it. Split backs again behind Gabe. Straight drop, looking right, rolling right. Firing, got
there
Cooper at the 42-yard line. That's enough for a first down to move those sticks, but there is a flag.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be either a block in the back or a holding call right there where it's at, because it looked like we might have shoved somebody from behind there.
And so that's going to bring back that first down pass from Gabe to Cooper. And up near the line of scrimmage, and it is going to be a holding call.
Oh, it is holding, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're right, Coach. When it's thrown in that area, it's one of two things.
It is. It sure is. And either that, if it's a late flag, and somebody hit the quarterback after he threw it, and you can pretty much tell what's going on when those flags hit.
So now, Maroon Devils with the football. 11 minutes to play. Again, just underway in the second quarter here.
Yeah, they need to be running the clock. They finally got it going.
Yeah, finally got that clock wound up. Back in the shotgun, Gabe rolling to his left this time. Plenty of time, fires, a lot of air under it, and just ticked away by Isaac Wiggins and basically overthrow everybody.
Yeah, he did. It got away from him, and a lot of time early in the year, rolling to his left and throwing back across his body, he was doing a real good job of that. But I believe this time his footwork was wrong, and the ball just took off on him.
It really did, trying to hit Cooper down there in front of the Maroon Devil bench. Good crowd tonight, Coach, on both sides of the field here.
Both sides of the field. It's a great night for everybody to be out Tuesday night. Heck, here we are.
Hey, that's it. So now Cooper wide to the left side. Maroon Devil strong side right.
Got wide splits right here. Looks like it may be a veer play.
Donovan coming in motion, and we're going to run right up the gut with Big Carson out to the 25-yard line. Nice gain.
Yeah, and he actually ran that a little tighter than what he meant to, but he made it work. He got upfield anyway. We got
some yards back.
Yeah, we need to get this spot over here and see if we can't. We've got to try to pick up a first down on this play.
Third down and 5. Got to get across the 30.
And there again, we have the wide side of the field. That doesn't mean we have to use it. But if I see them rolling him out, I think they're going to roll him to the left. They're putting a lot of folks over there to try to block on that edge.
Yep. Got the wing blocking on that side. Here's another one. A lot of air under it. And it's going to be knocked up in the air. And we're going to have another defensive pass interference probably on Brock Adams for the second time tonight as he was trying to bang into Donovan Groenwald.
Yeah, he climbed up Donovan's back right there before the ball got there. But
he did.
I'll be honest with you. I used to tell our kids, if you feel like you're going to get beat for 6, climb him. Tackle him. Pull his shirt off of him. Don't let him get behind you.
Yeah, 15 yards is better than 6 points, isn't it?
It is, and so you just have to eat those sometimes, because if a young man's trying to make a play, but he's getting outrun or he's getting beat, just like that safety for Robbinsville's getting beat, then you can't let him get back there. But it was a good play. It'd been better if we'd got the reception, we'd got more yards out of it. But it's a good play call.
No doubt.
Coach Blankenship's staff, Scotty McMahon.
First down and 10, Maroon Devils now at our 40-yard line. 10 minutes to play, second quarter. Robbinsville still up 14-0. And again, we've got one man wide left. That's going to be Cooper. Strong side right.
Looks like we might have it. We got veer splits here. Let's see. We were pulling
Carson
out.
in motion. There's Josh on the toss.
There we go.
Josh turns the corner, and he's going to get another first down.
There you go. Now, that's what it looks like. That looked much better. That's utilizing that open side of the field over there and blocking everybody, reach blocking, and pulling a guard out there in front of him.
Yep, and talking about pulling, big Braylon Aldridge over there pulling on that side, and also Carson Taylor helped leading the charge.
Oh, yeah, that's why they put Carson in motion over there. It looks like another veer play right here coming up.
Split backs again, first down and 10. Maroon Devils right at the 50-yard line. Gabe under center. He's going to hand off, and here comes Carson again. Carson moving almost 9 yards on the play near the 40-yard line.
Yeah, he bent that one back inside of it too, but Robbinsville fighting that down block so hard that it's giving him an opportunity to cut that thing back. He's actually supposed to be one gap wider on that veer play, but he's able to cut it back right here, and we're going without a huddle this time.
Split backs again. Quick pitch out here to the right side of Donovan. He's got the first down, and they can't bring him down. They finally force him out of bounds up at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. A little momentum now. We just got to get out of our own way right here and put this thing in. So
Carson Lovin over here for Robbinsville, trying to force him out of bounds along with Eddie Brooms. Now the Maroon Devils in a huddle this time with a 1st and 10 at the Robbinsville 30. And still plenty of time. 9:08 to play. The clock stopped when Donovan was out of bounds. Now we got Cooper and Donovan on the same side, wide side left. Split backs.
Got a good wide split on that weak side over there.
Donovan in motion, cuts up field, here comes Josh right behind him for a couple of yards.
Yeah, he really wanted to cut that thing back up inside right there behind his fullback's block, and he just missed it. He bounced over the top, and that's where all the folks were. He needs to get he'll see it later on. Stick his foot in the ground and get turned up field right there.
So now Maroon Devils 2nd down and 8. Inside the 30-yard line now at the 28-yard line of Robbinsville. Maroon Devils knocking on the door. Receiver on each side. Gabe in the shotgun with his twin backs. Has twin backs for blocking over the top. Too high again for Donovan down at the 16-yard line, who had a little bit of daylight.
Yeah, he's just having trouble keeping that ball down when he's rolling to his left, and it has a whole lot to do with your footwork. It's hard to teach a young man how to do those feet that way and snap them around before he turns that ball loose, or it will take off on him.
So now that'll stop the clock again. 8:27 to play now. 3rd down and 8. Almost 9 at the 28-yard line. Both receivers on the same side this time. And we got the tight end, Bogdanovich, over here on the right side. Now Groenwald coming in motion over here. Donovan to the right side. This time Gabe's trying to run a quarterback run, and he's going to get the first down and then some. 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
There we go.
Boy, he had some room on that left side, Coach. I think he kind of, that motion got everybody going the other way.
It did, and that play fake did too. Those linebackers flew over the top to try to get over there, and when it did, and he goes out the backside like that, all he had to do was beat the level 3 players and run it in.
So good motion control there by the Maroon Devils as Gavin Lanning will come on to kick the PAT. 8:18 to play.
I just don't want to be in a foot race with him. He gets a little faster when they get after him like that, too.
Oh, no doubt. Kick is up by Gavin. It's going to be good. So now 14-7 as our Maroon Devils get on the board. We'll be back after this timeout on the Maroon Devils Network. We're back, fans. 8:18 to play. Second quarter, 14-7. Robbinsville as Gavin Lanning puts a toe into it. High and short, going to be taken at the 29-yard line by the Robbinsville Black Knights, and bringing it back over there is going to be Dalton Hill. And now Robbinsville gets it back. Coach, they've scored both times they had the ball, so now it's up to the defense to try to keep this momentum going our way.
Yeah, we've not stopped them yet, basically, and they're mixing it up real good between they're throwing the ball more, they're taking more shots, and I guess they feel like they have to right now against us, but they're coming out and wing T set pretty much straight up this time. Going to run the buck sweep again, or buck trap.
There you go. This is going to be Cutler Adams as he carries out to the 42-yard line for a gain of about 4.
And what I mean by the buck trap is when they pull both of those guards, one's kicking out, the other one's trying to lead up, and all he's trying to do is find that kick-out block and cut right off of his rear end, just get turned upfield. And if you start watching those offensive linemen, you're going to be able to tell a whole lot about what's happening. As soon as the ball snapped, that other guard over there's light on his hand again. They're coming with the same exact play they just ran. That's the same play.
Adams again on the carry out to the 45-yard line. This is going to bring a third down, and we'll call it almost 3 to go now for Robbinsville.
Yeah, that right guard, he can't hide it. If he's going to pull, he's leaned way back, and his hands are just barely touching the ground. If he leans into that hand and he plants his hand down in the ground, he's coming off the ball, straight ahead.
And that big right guard over there is going to be Carlos Lopez, 5'11", 245-pounder. This time the tight end flips over to the right side.
And
they're going to run that way.
Straight power play.
And good play by Donovich. Also in there was, again, big Lucas Sutton. Nathan and Lucas really turned that play in.
That's what we needed right there. We needed a stop, and we got it. And that's big. All they tried to do is overpower us that time. There was no fancy stuff. They just wanted to knock us off the football and run up in there behind that fullback, and we were able to stop them.
Good work over there by Matthew Ferguson and big LD Luke Wire. Now Robbinsville punting for the first time tonight. Punting is going to be Isaac Wiggins. Averages about 38 yards a punt. They snap it to the up man, and he's got a first down. Down to the 47-yard line again. That was Gross, the quarterback, and he was the up man in that formation.
Yeah, dangerous play, but as a gamble on Robbinsville's part, and it paid off. So they're still alive. That hurts. That really hurts.
They've been watching too much Bobby Bowden film.
Yeah, and it takes a lot out of your defense when that kind of thing happens, and you're like, man, we had them stopped, and now we give them a first down on this fake punt. But that's why people put in fake punts.
Yep, they snapped it to the up man, and that up man was the quarterback, Gross.
Both guards pulling again. That's a buck trap again.
Adams brought down by Josh Collins and Carson Taylor on the play after he picks up about 4. So, again, Robbinsville, and again, that's, like you say, Coach, that's kind of deflating for your defense, and it gives your offense momentum because they're still alive.
Oh, yeah, they're still in it, and that's part of it, and you got to really buckle down. You can't let that one play define this drive, and when these wing T offenses like he's running right now, it's based upon the fact that those two guards are so integral in it, and it's about time for them to run the fullback trap again. Let's see right here. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Right up the middle.
Yeah, that's the same play they scored on earlier. When he runs that left guard got light on his hand, and the other one is planed out. That right guard, he can't lie. He leaned out into that because he's got a down block he's got to do.
And again, that was Jared Panama, their senior 5'8", not tall, but 165-pounder. They have a good stable of running backs here at Robbinsville.
Yeah, and when they start flip-flopping the line like that right there too, it tells you a lot. It's going to define because that one guard, he only knows how to pull one way. Fullback trap again, same play.
There goes Panama again.
Yeah, same play.
And again, up there, a good play up by the interior defense. Big LD, Luke Wire and company getting it done up front.
And the reason that they flip-flop it like that is because that one guard, he's the one that's taught to pull almost every play. So they want the bigger guy doing the down blocking and the smaller guard doing the trap blocking. Now this time they come straight out. And so
one back.
Yeah, they don't flip-flop this time, so that means everything's set like they want it.
Got the wing on the left. They run to the left behind that wing. And again, it's going to be Panama. He spins away, but he stopped at the 30-yard line. Good play by Josh Collins and Cooper Hyatt coming up there.
That should bring up third down.
Yep. Third down, and they need about 3.5, almost 4 yards. Also, Zach Stepp coming up on that last tackle. So another big play on here on third, but they're kind of in 4-down territory. Now they're going to run that I formation again. Gross under center. Just straight I.
Tailback trap. Counter trap for a first down.
First down, and again on the carry this time is Cage Williams, their sophomore.
We used to refer to that as a counter trap because you're opening up one way and that tailback starts that way, and then he sticks his foot in the ground and goes back. Well, you got that guard pulling again. There he is, and they just run that counter trap. They try to get your eyes in the backfield. You never see that guard coming.
Yeah, and the guards are doing a good job.
Yeah, they're getting ready to pull again right here. Yeah.
First down at 10. They go to the left side. This time it's going to be Adams as he lowers his head. As, again, initial hit, Lucas Sutton coming up. And then coming up to help out again, it's going to be, it looks like Gage Jones coming up there on the defense. But, again, Robbinsville just keeps grinding it out with 3:20 to play.
And this is what they want to do. They want to, now that from this point right here, they want to keep running the football and score before the half. But it's our job now to try to stop them.
Now second down. Robbinsville needs
again.
6.
Fullback trap.
This time they're keeping it between the tackles more on this drive than we've seen tonight.
They felt like they had it spread out enough by throwing the ball as much as they did that they could come back and run this stuff. Well, they're having some success with it. So it's 3rd and 3 right now, and we got a wide side of the field over there. They're flip-flopping the line of scrimmage again to get that guard, that pulling guard where they want him. He's real light on his hand.
4-man front for the Maroon
Both
Devils.
of them are. They run the buck trap again.
Adams back inside. He's got the first down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, it's just they're just playing games with us now. They want to run that thing to that lead guard side over there, and a lot of times if you can get your kids set up for it, you can see the numbers and you can line your defense up according to what they're doing right there, flip-flopping them again.
First down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Black Knights on the drive again inside the red zone.
Isolation.
And again, it'll be Adams to the right side. Mm-hmm. And again, they're just running left and right between the tackles.
Popping it right, just hitting right in between the tackles with everything they're running right now with 2 minutes left to go.
Robbinsville now with a play coming in from the sideline. Head coach D. Walsh calling the plays. And again, Gross, the senior quarterback. He's a veteran back there in the backfield, lining up under center most of the time. And again, here comes the I formation. Twins left.
Going to be the toss sweep this time.
Adams
we
inside.
took ourselves out of it right there. We got upfield too much. You can't run upfield on those sweeps like that. You're making the decision for that back of where to go. You want to make him make a decision and not show it to him.
That's it. We cut off the outside and cut it right back in.
You got to make him come on to you. You can't. The further you string that thing out, the more people you got coming. If he cuts it back up in there that soon, that early, folks aren't there yet.
3rd down and 2 now at the 3-yard line. Robbinsville can get a first down.
Going out of the gun this time.
One of the few
Got that
times.
Motion again, counter trap again.
Right up the middle, and it's going to be Williams, and he goes in for the touchdown. And, well, you're right, Coach. A different set. They ran out of the shotgun, which they haven't done much.
Yeah, they hadn't, but the blocking of it on the line of scrimmage is exactly the same. It's exactly as the wing tee. It's exactly as the eye counter stuff, and it doesn't change for those offensive linemen. He's just giving it to you from different looks out of the backfield.
Trying to keep those linebackers' eyes moving.
Yeah, keep them moving, keep them confused, keep them leaning one way or the other.
Cody Klein on for the PAT. He's 2 for 2 tonight. He's only missed one all year, and he boots this one through again with a minute to play in this first half. Robbinsville with a lead now, 21-7 over our Maroon Devils. But a lot of football coming up. We'll be back to finish off the first half after this timeout on the Maroon Devils Network.
The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
Fans, welcome back. Cody Klein, the senior, ready to kick off now for the Robbinsville Black Knights. He's had 2 different ones here tonight. This one's going to be angled toward the left side. Cooper takes it at the 20. Got a couple of blockers as he's going to run east and west, and now it cuts it back at the 30, at the 35, got some room at the 40, 45. Inside again, good moving and blocking, breaking tackles is going to be Cooper Hyatt. And that's our biggest play of the night here as Cooper has it, 1st and 10, Maroon Devils.
Yeah, Cooper, if he'd have kept his feet right there, he knows it too. He was gone. I mean, he literally was gone.
He was that close.
Almost had it. Yeah, he had one blocker even out in front of him turned back ready to pick anybody off, and it was he made that look good.
He really did. He went east and west when he first got the ball, Coach, toward the Swain sideline, cut it back.
Yeah.
And then he cut it back up the middle, and there was plenty of room.
Yeah, it was a great job. You don't teach that kind. I mean, you don't coach it. You either do it or you can't.
That's it.
So we're going out of the gun this time. Let's see what we got.
Gabe back to throw, looking right side. There's Cooper, man-to-man defense, and he's got it down inside the 5-yard line. Brock Adams couldn't stay with him, kind of lost his footing, and Cooper with the catch.
Yeah, we need to kill this clock right here, get lined up, and
we have 2 timeouts left, 42 seconds.
Well, we may not. Yeah, they're going to roll it now, so we better get lined up and get it called right here.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line. But again, got to be wary of the clock, and the handoff goes to big Carson Taylor.
Carson going
Carson
in.
is
Touchdown.
in. Touchdown. I tell you.
No, touchdown.
Yeah, there it is.
He had already broke the plane. This official over here knew it, too.
Yeah. So good work by Carson Taylor. When you need 3 or 4 yards, he's your guy.
He is, and he drove that thing in there. And anytime a running back is running like that, people are going to be pulling at that ball, and it's going to come. But he broke that plane way before that ball came out.
And what's happened? Coach, they hit him at the goal line and stood him up, but he just kept driving.
That's his lower body power. He's got it, man. He's really got it.
There's Gavin for the PAT, and now the Maroon Devils have scored. And the Maroon Devil fans across the way realized, hey, we scored here in just a few seconds, all set up by that good kickoff return.
That is, man. That's a big momentum builder, and we needed that in the worst kind of way.
We did.
We're keeping this thing at one score right now, and we needed it. And Robbinsville's going to try to come out here and blaze the gap back open, I'm sure. They may run a play or two, but they'd really like to see that end zone again. So we need to do a good job on special teams here and keep them in hold. Don't let them get a big play on the kickoff.
Especially on this kickoff return.
Exactly, and they're dangerous. Yeah. We all know that. So we got to, with the people they've got back there. So I'd say we'll see a little bit different kick from our kicker this time. Coach Blankenship's got him doing.
And again, they have their 2 best running backs dropping back. One of those, Cutler Adams, number 4, 33, Cage Williams. Also back there, Brock Adams, who was defending Cooper Hyatt on that big catch.
Yeah.
So
he also interfered with Cooper, but the official saw when Cooper caught it that he wasn't going to throw that flag because that was just a great catch, and it wouldn't have made any difference. We'd have declined it anyway.
Gavin kicks it high. It's going to be taken at the 27-yard line. Here's Adams, runs into his own man, cuts back outside, and not a bad return after he hit his own guy.
Yeah, ran into him, man. But we did a good job of squeezing the seam down and getting bodies on him, making sure he didn't pop that thing.
One guy that's played a lot on special teams and is number 20, Dawson Fuller. We've called his number a lot this year.
Yeah, he's done a great job, and the good thing about it is some of these young players, they're getting up to the speed of this game, and it's going to be they're going to be very important to us.
Now 1st down, Robbinsville with the football. 24 seconds to play before the half. Twins right side. They're going to hand off.
There you go, Carson. Attaboy.
Good tackle by Carson Taylor.
Now
Adams on the backfield.
He read that one completely, and I'm pretty sure this time he saw that guard all the way when he pulled right there because none of the play fakes helped Robbinsville in the backfield. He was there when the running back got there, and that's the way it should look.
There's a timeout on the field now. Robbinsville has 1 timeout left with 19 seconds to play before halftime, and we'll try to keep it right here before we break for the half unless Robbinsville calls another timeout. But Coach, you're right. Even with only 18, 19 seconds to play, Robbinsville wants to get another score.
Oh, yeah. It's not like they're going to sit on one score lead. They know that's a dangerous place to be. And a lot of times over the years, this is when a lot of teams, especially here in Smoky Mountain Conference, they pull out every trick play in the book and throw it at you. Reverse passes. And, we were guilty of that too. It was a good time.
Sure.
It's a good time to do it, and they're going to go out of the gun this time, so it could be something of the reverse right here. It's a great time.
Second down. Second
He
down.
is ineligible. Yes, he sure is.
Back to throw. It's going to be Gross again. Rolling. Trying to stay away from pressure. Now he throws it away. This one's going to be incomplete with about 11 seconds to play before halftime.
Our coaches were up here pleading with the official that one of the receivers was ineligible, and he was. He was covered by an outside receiver. What I mean by covered is both of them were on the line of scrimmage, and the outside receiver's the only one that's eligible to release upfield. There should have been a flag when he threw that football right then for an ineligible receiver upfield. Yeah. Because it's just like he's an offensive lineman if he's covered by an outside receiver.
So now 3rd down and 10, 11 seconds to play. Robbinsville's going to bring 3 wide receivers, which they haven't done much tonight. Adams stays on the wing on the left side. Gross in the shotgun.
Trying to get them all. Going to run bubble screen.
Got a screen
right
over here on the left side, and they get it over here to Brock Adams. No penalty flag down with 3.3 seconds. Robbinsville uses their last timeout. Yeah. Carson Taylor, Josh Collins, and Lucas Sutton coming up on the tackle.
Yeah, Lucas gets up a little bit gimp there, but they got 3 seconds left to go. They're going to try to kill the clock right here.
Spike it
and get one more play out of it. They're going to probably run 4 vertical routes right here, or run something underneath and try to pitch the ball back like people used to call it a flea flicker play or something of that nature. That's what you're prepared for right here. You walk your people off. You minimize how much rush because the time's going to run out for sure. And it will be the last play unless there's a defensive penalty.
Yep, 2.3 seconds. Yeah. Now the Maroon Devils use our timeout. We had 2 to use anyway.
Yeah, Coach Blankenship and Coach Stevenson waited until they lined up right there and got them called that timeout in there to get them settled down.
And don't forget now, friends, we have another big football game coming up on Friday. Cherokee Braves come to town. Then I think it's on Saturday. There's a big cross-country meet. So what now? Regional cross-country up at Katua and up at what we used to call the old Governor's Island Dairy Farm. Mm-hmm. And but boy, what a beautiful piece of property that is.
Oh, up at Ferguson Fields, that's pretty down in there. It really is. That's a nice place. A lot of folks are utilizing it nowadays, and that's great.
It's really good. Just a beautiful piece of property up by the river, up past Darnell Farms. And, hey, I'm sure the Maroon Devil cross-country folks would love to have you come out and cheer for them on Saturday on that big meet. Here we go. 2nd down now. Well, it doesn't really matter. This is the last play of the half.
Yeah. Got to hurry and get off the field.
Gross in the shotgun. Pumps it down the middle. Got Adams. That's going to be complete, but that's going to be the end of the half.
End of the half.
So, again, Robbinsville tried to do, as you said, Coach, try to hit something underneath.
That's all they were trying. What they were trying to do is get the ball in his hands and make us miss him. And then we did a good job coming up there. Collins did, closing on him and making contact with him.
So a good job defensively. So now we go to the halftime locker room. It's still a 1-score game. Robbinsville 21, our Maroon Devils 14. Stay tuned. We'll be back to kick off the second half after this timeout on the Maroon Devils Network. Fans, welcome back. Getting ready for the second half. As you can see here on the broadcast, our Maroon Devil band over there standing up. For some reason, the people here at Robbinsville High School moved their bleachers away, so the band does not have any bleachers to sit on and perform. So they've been over there the entire game, backing up the football team here, standing up on their feet, no bleachers, and kind of like not allowing us to broadcast live here. The folks here at the Graham County Board of Education and some of the folks at the high school need to step up and get with the program.
Yeah, we'll have a fundraiser or something for them. Maybe buy them buy them some stuff.
I mean,
yeah. Don't want them left out.
Yeah, but I mean, it's one thing to take away the bleachers from the band over there. That's just not good. Not good. Well, the good thing is we're going to get the football to start the second half here, Coach. We're down by 7. Let's see if we can get the offense rolling as Cody Klein will kick it off here for the Black Knights. Kicks it to the left side, and it's going to be Cooper out the 30 trying to get a blocker, but boy, he's hit, spins away. Now breaks another tackle, but this time he's going to be stacked up, still drives forward, and still on his feet.
Yeah.
What an effort.
Yeah, kept driving his feet, kept moving, got that ball all the way out to the 40-yard line. He just wasn't going down. They thought he was going to fold up there, and he didn't.
He refused to go down, and well, I tell you, you like to see that effort.
Oh, yeah. That's what we're going to have out of 11 players and a whole squad the rest of the night. We need to get this thing tied up as quickly as we can and then try to go get ahead.
Hey, that's it. Talking about the RPI coming into this game, Coach, and this affects the playoffs. Murphy is number 6. Our Maroon Devils number 9. Robbinsville number 11 in the RPI coming into this game.
All right, we got motion out of the backfield this time.
Carson in motion.
Sweet.
We haven't seen that. Now it's going to be Josh to the left side. Carson trying to get a block. Josh turns the corner, gets about maybe 5 yards on the play, but we haven't seen that motion.
That's right. We haven't seen a whole lot of that. We haven't seen a lot of plays that extended that far, but that's what we got to do. We got to start unloading on these people and showing them some different stuff.
Now, talking about, I'm not sure when this playback is going to be watched, but the brackets for the state playoffs are coming up this Saturday.
Okay.
Hard to believe.
Yeah. It's that time, man. It's about over.
It's unbelievable. The final week of October. Here comes a misdirection. Donovan Groenwald going to be stopped in the backfield, and that's their leading tackler back there, talking about Gage Williams, who leads Robbinsville with 46 tackles.
Yeah, he smelled that out all the way. He was at the line of scrimmage before we got the ball handed off. He saw it coming.
So got into the backfield, 11:23 to play. Again, just underway, third quarter. Our Maroon Devils now losing some on that play. 3rd down and 9 coming up at the 43.
Yeah, this is an opportunity for us right here now to kind of open it up. We got to Hyatt's out to the wide side of the field.
Yep, got Donovan right side. Mm-hmm. Gabe rolling to the left side, looking at Cooper the entire way. Throws again. It too tall again. Isaac Wiggins knocked it down, but again, just too high.
Yeah, it's just it's sailing on him, and that underneath coverage, he's having to put the ball up a little bit, but it's just out of reach because what they're doing is bracketing over there, which means there's an underneath coverage and there's an over-the-top coverage. So they're real scared that he's going to beat them deep again. So that's one reason why they're doing that.
So now dropping back to return is going to be Brock Adams and Cutler Adams. And we have a timeout on the field.
Yeah, the officials timeout. The ball wasn't spotted correctly.
Yeah, get the ball spotted now. 1 minute gone. Didn't take us a lot of time. We're on 4th down, having to punt it away. Gavin Lanning, big pressure. Boy, he got it away, and he boomed one.
Good punt.
Wow, great punt.
It's going to hit and roll.
It's going to roll a long way.
Take a Maroon Devil roll. That's what we needed right there now.
Boy, great punt by Gavin all the way down to the 11-yard line where Robbinsville takes over.
Let's get our D shoes on now and start figuring this thing out. We've got to do a better job of understanding their blocking schemes up there because they don't have but 2 or 3. No matter what formation they're showing you, those blocking schemes are all the same. And it's pretty much a wing T type scheme.
So now, again, just underway third quarter. Robbinsville with their first hand on the football here in the third quarter.
Back, going to run, looks like the counter again. Going to pull that guard and tackle from the other side. We used to call that a waggle play when you pull the guard and the tackle to the same side like that.
Cutler Adams on the carry, and number 4 tackles number 4 is our man, Mr. Zach Stipp. Gets a tackle on him there with, but not after he picked up about 6.5 yards.
Yeah, we're not putting enough pressure on them on first down and making big stops right here because they're gaining too much on us on first down.
And, boy, that helps you when you have a good first down. Twins on the right side, split backs again this time behind Gross.
Buck trap.
Turns and hands off. It's going to be Adams again. He's into the secondary, has very close to a first down at the 21-yard line.
And there again, he's just looking for that second side block. That's all he's looking for. And as soon as that backside guard makes contact, he sticks his foot in the ground and cuts right off his rear end up in the line of scrimmage. He really doesn't know what's there. All he's doing is looking at that blocker.
And he has good footwork and the ability to make that cut.
Yeah, it's a timing thing, and most of those backs and those offensive linemen can do it blindfolded.
So now again out of the I formation. That's going to be Adams again to the left side. And there's a big tackle coming up over there. This time is going to be that's Cooper Hyatt with, again, really good stop on this side of the play.
Yeah, and they're holding us like crazy up there. I don't know why this official over here can't see that. The receiver out here almost tackled us. I mean, he really had him by the shirt and was pulling him down.
And by the way, that was not Cooper. That was Gage Jones, number 16.
Yeah.
His jersey was pulled up, looked like a 15, but that was Gage over here at a great tackle.
Yeah.
Cooper was on the other side.
Yeah, he's on the other side of the field now, the wide side of the field.
Yep.
Sprint pass, pulling the guard out there to protect the quarterback.
Gross going to take off and run.
Got to get after him.
He's going to tuck it and picks up about 2 or 3 yards, but good coverage downfield here.
Yeah, that's a coverage play right there. We just got to get him. We got to get him before he gets any yards out of that thing, and we're letting him run around with it too much back there.
And again, Gross, the quarterback, a senior, 6'3", has good field vision, if you will, at 6'3", and good footwork himself.
Yeah, he's seeing the field real good. That height helps him. He's a tall, lanky young man, and he's got a great arm. He's put that ball on the money several times tonight.
Third down now. Robbinsville with a big third down. Here's where we need to stop.
Going out of the gun again. We're going to look and see what they're going to do with these all pass blocking, turn back blocking as wing T teams do.
Throws in a seam and threw behind his receiver. And again, good coverage down there by the Maroon Devils. Just kind of a little, almost a button hook as he cut back inside.
Exactly. And there again, he's having the same problem. Quarterbacks, the right-handed quarterbacks rolling to their left. They have to stop their feet. If their feet are still moving, the ball's going to do crazy things. And right there, he just threw that ball back inside of him.
So now coming on to punt is going to be Isaac Wiggins. Again, pretty good punter, averaging 38 yards. His long this year has been 51 yards, back deep. Outstanding return man in Cooper.
I can't wait to see Cooper handle this one. I hope he gets a chance.
Good pressure. Cooper's going to get a chance at the 40.
He's got a chance. Right
Makes
here.
one move at the 45, at the 50, and a penalty flag is going to bring it back, though.
Golly, what could this be? I didn't see it back there, Gary. Yep. I'm not real sure what this penalty is going to be unless it's a block in the back.
Yeah, it's going to come back. And boy, we had a good return, but it's going to be wiped out.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. He really is.
He is, isn't he?
He's exciting, and he's trying to make things happen, trying to win this football game.
No doubt, and there is the call. It's that block. It's a block in the back again. 8:13 to play. We're down by 1 touchdown, and still a lot of football.
Yeah, we need to get our momentum right here. We stopped them, and we needed to stop. I reckon that's the first punt we've seen out of Robbinsville tonight.
So a good job by the defense to hold them and get the ball back in pretty good field position here at the 33-yard line. Now we swing it out to Donovan Groenwald at the 35 and breaking the tackle at the 40, and he's got a first down at the 45-yard line. That's just some outstanding running.
Yeah, he's a handful. Now, I'm telling you, he's feeling it a little bit, and he's liking it too. We're going to go without a huddle again this time.
And Brock Adams shaking up a little bit on the play. He came up and made the tackle, but I tell you, Donovan is he's got some athleticism.
Yeah, we're going with the tight end and the twins to the wide side of the field. We may be man.
Yep, got some movement. Yep. Got some movement. That's going to back us up 5. So 2 penalties hurting us on this drive.
Yeah, man, that's a momentum killer. Well, I hope it doesn't. I hope we come up with another big play, but you got to be more disciplined in there, and nobody hates that any worse than the young man that jumped off sides, but it is what it is. You just can't – you got to be able to get out of your own way, and that's what we've got to try to do.
That's it. Got to focus.
Yeah.
First down and 15 now. Line of scrimmage at the 40. We've got to get to their 45 for a first down. 7:40 and counting left to play third quarter. Robbinsville up 21-14. Twins left.
Yeah, tight end twins to the left again. Split backs. Looks like a veer play.
Yep. There goes Josh Collins breaking a tackle up the line. Gets
block,
5. Gets 10. Gets 15. And there's some outstanding running and blocking by Josh Collins.
It's going to be a late hit out of bounds. Going to give us probably 15 more.
And a huge play there, Coach.
Yeah, it was a great block by the wide receiver. I didn't see who it was over there, but
Donovan and Cooper both on that side.
That's right. They both were over there. Whoever's out on that outside edge got a great block on that corner and pinned him inside, and it just allowed Collins to get on upfield with it.
all the way down now to the line of scrimmage at the 25-yard line of Robbinsville. So the penalty after the good run by Josh Collins, and now the Maroon Devils starting to feel some momentum going our way.
Oh, yeah, and we need this. We need to keep that momentum, and we got to do it by trying to get this ball in the end zone. We got tight end twins to the wide side again. Going to run the veer.
Here comes Carson Taylor, and he got tripped up a little bit. One guy got a hand on him coming in there for Robbinsville was big 74, Benjamin Wachacha.
Yeah, he had to bounce that one just a little bit because as soon as that down block took place, Robbinsville squeezed that as tight as they could.
So now at the 21-yard line, second down for the Maroon Devils. We need 6. Getting some momentum rolling our way here, and this could be a game-tying score. But again, got to keep it moving here. Gabe got to tie his shoe here.
Yeah.
Still got plenty of time on the play clock at 10 seconds.
Got a wing set over there running the option that
Gabe
way.
is hit. Now tries to pitch. Carson falls on the football. The pitch was behind him as he got hit. So Robbinsville kind of blew that one up.
Yeah, they did, and we didn't do a good job of executing right there at all. No. And really pitching that ball backwards. Right, we should have just ate the ball right there and got what we had. Pitching that ball backwards like that and hit on the ground and wallering around. That's scary.
Oh, it's dangerous, man, because that can turn into a turnover in a hurry.
Oh yeah, we've seen it happen already this year, and we just don't need that. We got, like I said, we got to get out of our own way here and make some things happen. Just run, do what we do, and not have to make anything spectacular out of it.
Got a penalty, or a timeout rather.
Yeah.
Now the Maroon Devils want a timeout with 6 minutes to play. And the clock's still rolling, but they finally get it stopped. And now we can tall it over. And while they take a timeout, we'll take a break down the line. 21-14, the Devils threatening. We'll be back on the Maroon Devils Network.
Hey Maroon Nation, my name is Erin Jenkins and I'm an alumni of Swain High and also the Maroon Devils Network. The network you're watching right now helped me chase my dreams and get my start in broadcast journalism. From weekly interviews with Coach B to hosting game day specials and even getting to sit down with some of Swain High's greatest football legends.
History of the Maroon Machine.
All of things helped get me to WNCT 9 on your side in Greenville, North Carolina as an on-air news reporter. Right now, you can help other students just like me to chase their dreams by liking, subscribing, and sharing the Maroon Devils Network. As always, go Big Maroon!
Fans, welcome back. Just under 6 minutes to play. Third quarter. Maroon Devils big third down. Third down, we need almost 12. Got Josh Collins in motion. Drop the snap. Gabe picks it up. Down the middle. Wide open. Donovan. Oh, he had it at the 10-yard line and couldn't hang on. That would have been a first down and maybe even a touchdown as the ball hit him right in the hands, but just couldn't hang on to the football.
Couldn't hang on to it. He just dropped it. That's all you can say. He just dropped it. And
good pass.
Yeah, that's going to bring up fourth down, but that was one opportunity right there that we got to capitalize on those opportunities.
Oh, no doubt about it. So now the Maroon Devils 4th down and 12 going for it here at the 27-yard line. Clock stopped, just under 6 to play in the third quarter.
We only got 10 seconds on the play clock. We're going to have to hustle.
Yep.
Get this play off.
Gabe's going to be back in the shotgun. Takes the snap, rolls to the right side. Twins on the right side, looking, firing down the middle, and it's going to be knocked around, almost picked off. We had a couple of guys down there, but boy, that was another dangerous situation where 2 or 3 guys had a shot at the ball.
Yeah, and they all knew where Connor was. They were very fully aware where he was. They had man coverage on this side over here, but I believe they did bracket cover him on the backside again because there was 2 underneath this time and 1 over the top.
Yeah, a lot of people around the football when it came up in the air. And now 4th down, we turn the ball back over to Robbinsville now, 5:48 to play. Robbinsville up by 7. They come out of that eye. We've seen that a lot here tonight. Staggered just a little bit to the left.
Guards.
Tight end left.
Going to trade. There's that waggle again.
Pops outside.
Guard and tackle pulling back to the other side. It's just it's a fundamental eye-back play, and all we're seeing out of their eye-backs right there is that play and the fullback trap. That's it.
5-yard
pickup. A little bit of isolation.
Second down and 5 coming up now. 5.5 minutes to play third quarter. 21-14. A lot of football left this week. As we mentioned, we host Cherokee Friday. The playoff brackets coming out Saturday.
Wing tee set this time. Buck trap again. There's that upfield cut right there.
Adams into the secondary. Finally hanging on is going to be Zach Stepp who kind of hung on until help arrived over there with Josh Collins and Gage Jones. But that's a big first down for Robbinsville. They kind of get out of the hole.
Yeah, they're happy with this right here. This is their type of football. We have to throw a monkey wrench in it here somehow, some way, either by stunting, blitzes, or something of that nature. But we can't just sit back on your heels and let them continue to run it. Wing T again.
1st and 10, Robbinsville.
That's a fullback trap.
Oh, boy, it goes right up the gut. And he's got a first down, and then some. Carson Taylor finally brings down Cage Williams, but not before he picks up about 15 yards.
Yeah, that fullback trap is a fundamental play out of that wing T. And there again, none of the blocking changes for those offensive linemen. If it's not a pass block, turn back blocking right now, one of those guards are pulling, two of them's pulling, and now they're going to flip-flop the line so they can get it right.
Now they put the wing on the right side. I haven't seen a whole lot of that tonight.
There's both guards pulling again. There's his seam.
Yep, there comes Adams again. This time we contain it pretty well.
And like I said, all he's looking for is that backside guard. Wherever his body goes, he runs right behind him until he collides with a maroon helmet. And when he does, then he sticks his foot in the ground and turns upfield.
Nolan Fisher actually came out of the pile with the ball, but they had blown the play dead. So a no gain, 2nd and 10. Good play by the front up there.
We're going to flip-flop it again.
This time they run twins
formation.
right.
Yeah, twins right.
Same formation, wing on the right side. They run to the other side.
Isolation straight ahead.
And there comes Cage Williams again as he picks up about 4. So that should bring up a 3rd and about 5 or 6 to go here.
Yeah, they're attempting to just get all down blocks over there using that wing as an extra blocker on the outside and him just run the football right off that edge.
Robbinsville needs 6. 3.5 minutes to play, 3rd quarter. As they've got plenty of time on the clock here. Again, just keeping it on the ground. This time they run twins to the left like they've done most of the time. Now they got split backs, and the quarterback's in the shotgun, rather. Now rolling to his left. He's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to get the first down. Out of bounds down near, well, I don't know. It's really close.
It's going to be close.
It's really close at the 33. I'm not sure he got it.
I don't think he did. From where they're marking him right here, he's going to be short.
Yep.
But not by much.
Not by much. I don't think they're going to measure. They're going to call it.
Yeah,
they are going to measure.
Yeah.
First time all night.
First time in probably 5 games. Yeah.
It's been a long time since we've seen the chain gang come on the field.
Yeah. And to be honest, people are doing a better job nowadays of field line, and everything's templated. You use a template to do a lot of this stuff, and used to, folks, some of these fields weren't quite squared up, as folks know, and so you had to measure a whole lot of them. So it's 4th and about a foot, maybe a little less.
Just short.
Yeah.
And you know they're going to go for it anyway in 4-down territory down here near the 32-yard line.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Big game if Robbinsville wins tonight and Friday. They're the Smoky Mountain Conference champions, but our Maroon Devils still have about 15 minutes of playtime here tonight to change that.
Yes, that's what we're hoping for. We got to give them something right here to put some pressure. And here's the danger of a 4th down and short play like this. And I always told our players over the years, don't let them pop something big right here. You throw all your eggs in one basket right here and bring everybody to the line of scrimmage. He don't have to beat anybody, man. He's in the secondary before you can say squat. Yep. So they're going to stick with their package right here. It's probably just going to be a dive, which it is.
Yep.
He didn't get it right now so far. So far, he hadn't got it.
Cage Williams.
No, not if we're going to mark it with the head lineman's got it, Mark.
Still plowing, and they're going to give it to him.
They gave it to him.
Yeah. They're going to spot it up closer to just inside the 32. That's it.
I don't understand why the first down should have been marked by the head lineman over there. That's the side the ball went to.
Right.
But he allowed this gentleman over here on Robbinsville's sideline to do the spot. And he couldn't see where that football was. He had no clue where that ball was.
So a good spot. Here come the Maroon Devils with a blitz.
There we go. That was it.
And boy, they run right into that blitz.
Now you throw it at them. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. When you bring a linebacker in there and that lineman's head's down, he never sees him coming. And right now, Robbinsville, they don't have to. They're not playing with their heads up. They're not even having to look around. Like I said, they can run that offense blindfolded. that blocking scheme.
And Nolan Fisher with a big tackle for the Maroon Devil front. 2:20 to play, third quarter. Robbinsville now looking at a second down and 10.
Probably going to run off this edge out here again with the fullback. Nope, going to try to throw the slant.
Gross Spires got his man, and he's got him down inside the 20-yard line for a first down to Brock Adams. And that's the first time they've really hit Brock. He's their leading receiver. 28 catches, almost 400 yards on the season, averaging about 14 yards a catch, but they haven't used him much.
No, they did right there. They pulled him out like they needed. They're going to flip-flop the line of scrimmage, put the wing, the halfback over there as a wing.
And the handoff goes to the fullback
again.
again.
Lead trap or lead off the outside edge. They just bring the wingman down on that down lineman. He has a choice to either block that outside defensive lineman or the linebacker. And the fullback just runs a straight line right off the tackle's rear end.
Josh Collins hurt. He goes out of the lineup right now, and he's holding that right arm or shoulder. So we hope he's going to be okay. He plays both ways hard.
Oh yeah, he does. We need him bad.
Second down now. Robbinsville needs 3. Line of scrimmage up to 12. I formation again. Handoff goes.
Play.
Oh, big play.
There's same play, and there's
Carson Taylor.
Yeah, Carson tired of looking at that. He's tired of seeing it. I don't know if that was designed or he just saw it. I know back in the day, some of our linebackers, when I'd give them the freedom to say, if you see it, go for it. Make it happen. And it may have been what he did right there.
That's a loss on the play. Now 3rd down and 4. Robbinsville has to get to the 9 for a first down. Final 1 minute to play here in the third quarter. As they're in the red zone, trying to add to their 21-14 lead. This time, 2 wide receivers, 1 on each side, strong side right.
Got the wing over here. They're probably going to run that again. Going to fake to the reverse.
Gross fires in the end zone, and it's in and out of the hands of Adams.
Yeah.
Adams missed it in the end zone.
Yeah, in and out of his hands, exactly. He hit him right in the hands. He went up to get it and turned it loose.
Sure did. Tough break for Robbinsville. Big break for the Maroon Devils, and now they're looking at 4th down, and they're going to bring their field goal kicker, Cody Klein, on, and he's the real deal.
He is the real deal. I hope we can get in his head right here. I hope it, but he's kicked under pressure before because he's won ball games for him, so that's...
He beat Murphy on a last-second field goal from 42 yards away and kicked one earlier that night of 46 yards. This one is going to be 30 yards, which is well in his range, and it's going to be good with 36 seconds to play in the third quarter. So Robbinsville now with a 24-14 lead. We'll be back after this timeout on the Maroon Devils Network.
The Smoky Mountain Conference, one of North Carolina's oldest and most storied athletic conferences, producing champions on and off the playing field for decades. The Smoky Mountain Conference. Tradition lives here.
Fans, welcome back. Just a few ticks left here in the third quarter. And a big Smoky Mountain Conference showdown as now Cody Klein is going to kick it out for Robbinsville. Squib kick, but Cooper gets it again. It pops him off the hands. He picks it up at the 16. Now tries to find some room. Wrapped up at the 20-yard line. This one didn't go our way as we just didn't feel that one cleanly. But we'll have it 1st and 10. Down 24-14.
Yeah, I wish he'd have got that clean because it was going to be exciting again. And he still could make it, even when the ball he's dropped like that.
Yes, he can.
It's fun to watch. He really is.
So now Maroon Devils with probably the final play of the third quarter. Down by a couple of scores now, 24-14. Don't forget, got Cherokee coming to Swain County Memorial Stadium on Friday night. Playoff brackets released on Saturday. A lot of things to look forward to. Here comes the play to the left side, and looks like Josh Collins is back in there as he carried on that play. So we hope he's going to be okay for a short gain there.
Yeah, we didn't make anything out of that one. So
second and 10.
This will take us to the fourth quarter, I believe, Gary.
Yep, now that'll be the final play. They're going to let the final few seconds run off. Fans, stay tuned. 24-14, Robbinsville in the lead. The final 12 minutes coming up from Big Oak Stadium after this timeout on the Maroon Devils Network. Fans, welcome back to the final quarter. 24-14, Maroon Devils with the football, trying to get points on the board and cut this to a one-score game as Gabe rolls to the right side. Now looks, now has pressure, now throws it away on the sideline as pressure was coming and couldn't find anybody to throw to, so he did the smart thing.
Yeah, he did it. He didn't need to try to force that in right now or anywhere. Just it just makes a busted up play even worse if you try to force it in there sometimes. So.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. And a turnover right now at this stage of the game could be deadly.
Oh yeah, we sure don't need it down there.
That's it.
Don't need it anytime, but down there most especially.
That's it. That'll stop the clock now again. That's the first play of quarter number 4. Here in a bizarre situation, Maroon Devils playing last Friday, tonight, and again this Friday in the shotgun. Twins on the left side. Gabe rolling, looking left, looking right, now throwing right. And he overthrows everybody down the right side trying to get it to Cooper, so that'll stop the clock. And we have a 4th down, though, and I'm afraid we're going to have to punt it away here, Coach.
Yeah, we'll need to get this one out and get a good, clean punt. They've come real close to us a time or two, but
yes,
if we can get another good punt off like we did the last one. That was a dandy punt and got it upfield, and they couldn't handle it, and we got a good roll out of it, so we need that again.
So now we've got the Adams boys back, Brock Adams and Cutler Adams, the junior and the sophomore. Both these kids will be back next year for Robbinsville. Coming on now, Gavin Lanning. Pretty good pressure again, and gets it away. Boy, he moves a good one.
Good high punt.
Going to be taken and picked up and dropped, and we get on him at the 39-yard line. Yep. So they hang on to the football over there by Brock Adams.
Yeah, it was a great punt. That thing hung up there a long time. We had plenty of time to get down the field and cover it.
And there was Dawson Fuller again with pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're getting some good play from our special teams. Now let's see if we can get some good play from defense with a 40-yard line of the line of scrimmage now for the Black Knights, up by 10.
Yeah, we just need to get you can always say it, we need to stop this on first down. We can't let them have big plays on first down. It takes them out of their element.
It really does. Now the wing on the right side for Gross. He runs to the right side. And there's a gain of about 4, maybe 5. We'll call it 2nd and 5 now coming up for Robbinsville. As they've thrown it a little bit here, Coach, in the second half, but still leaning on their ground game.
Oh yeah, that's their bread and butter. That's what they want to do. I mean, they're in the driver's seat right now with 10-point lead, but their thing is that clock. They're wanting to eat the clock up and not let us have that ball back. Well, they're getting more first downs. That's why we need big stops on first down to put them in a hole where they're going to have to do something different.
They run right behind that tight end, and here comes Adams right up the gut with a big play, 8-yard pickup, and a first down before Carson Taylor pulls him down.
Yeah, he saw that well. That was an all-out sweep. That was a student body sweep to the right, all zone blocking to the right, and everybody one-on-one blocking, and he just saw a seam and got up in it.
Yep, cut it right back up inside and picked up the first down. The chains move inside the Maroon Devil.
Going to stay with the I backs. Twins out to the left side.
Again, out of the I formation. Gross just hands
trap
off to the fullback.
Yep.
And he's going to carry down to the 42-yard line, and that's going to bring up a second down and about 4. So now, clock ticking, 10.5 minutes to play. 2nd and 5, we'll call it, coming up now at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, we did. We got a little better stop that time. We didn't let them get 5 or 6 out of it, but we've got to start putting more pressure on them on first down.
Twins out to the left side again. That's always Brock Adams and Isaac Wiggins, their leading receivers.
Slide hands on that backside guard.
This time they flip him to the right.
Or turn back blocking. There he is.
Yep. Penalty flag down this time. Penalty flag down. One of the few flags we've seen here in the second half.
Yep.
So that's going to be offside against the defense.
I did not see that.
I did not either.
I didn't. For some reason, I didn't see it. I don't know who it was.
So now the Maroon Devils.
It must have been by alignment because I didn't see anybody jump. What was it? It may have been the corner.
So now second down is short for Robbinsville. Almost a free down, if you will. On second down and short, got a man in motion again. Gross under center. And this time they're going to hand it off to the fullback, and Williams runs for the first down inside the 35-yard line.
Yeah, They're just pushing us off the ball right now. There are too many white shirts getting knocked back. We've got to. You don't want to penetrate, but you got to defend that line of scrimmage.
So now Robbinsville moves the sticks. Clock rolling down inside the 34-yard line. First down and 10 for the Black Knights.
Going to run it again with the wing over to the weak side.
We almost jump, but we
fullback
hang on.
Trap.
Here he comes
Straight
right up the middle, and he's going to take it to the house.
Yeah.
He is going to score. We really didn't get a good shot on him, and that's Cage Williams.
Yeah. And there again, it's first down plays. I mean, they're making their living off their first down plays, and it's just, running a fullback trap on first down. That's as fundamental as it gets.
Yep. And good offensive line play.
Oh, yeah, it is. I mean, those guys they're getting it done up there.
Yep.
Whether or not we're seeing it, that's a question for them. But it's about everything they've done has been a trap block of some kind.
Cody Klein with the point after, and this one is going to be good. So with exactly 9 minutes to play on the clock, our Maroon Devils will get the football back now on a hold, down 31-14 to Robbinsville. We'll be back after this break on the Maroon Devils Network. Fans, welcome back. Robbinsville ready to kick off. Cody Klein will kick it deep. And our return men are back there. Donovan Groenwald. So far tonight, they've been kicking it for the most part to Cooper Hyatt, and he's going to get another shot at it. Fair catch at the 32-yard line, 31. And we'll take over there first and 10 with 9 minutes to play here. And our Maroon Devils now in a hole, and you feel like right now, this particular possession, we've got to get points on the board here.
Yeah, we got to answer right now, Gary.
Yeah.
It's with the clock at 9 minutes exactly. We've got to answer and answer soundly. So
because we got to have 3 scores.
That's right. It's a 3-score game now, any way you look at it. So we won't have time to do a whole lot of driving of the football. We may have to start looking for big plays to begin with.
And we've got some big play guys. Donovan and Cooper wide to the right side. Gabe is going to run to the right side, and he's out near first down yardage. And now he pitches it back to Josh Collins, and Josh gets the first down.
Yeah.
So a nice play by Gabe and Josh as Josh was trailing.
Yeah, he pitched it back there after they had him by the foot, and Collins did a great job of running over to Robbinsville's defenders over there and getting that first down.
He did, and it was a good safe play because there was nobody around Josh.
No, they thought they had Gabe, and it was a done deal, and we've seen him do that before.
Yeah, no doubt. Quick thinking there. First down and 10 now at the 43-yard line. The clock is a factor, 8:40 and counting. Our Maroon Devils have 2 timeouts left. Robbinsville with 3. So again, the clock management, but got to score.
Yeah. Now we got Cooper out here to the wide side of the field by himself. Got motion coming by Grunwald this way. This could be interesting right here. Nope. Going to try to run the ball.
Boy, Gabe's in trouble in the backfield, and he's going to go down for a loss of about 4 or 5 on the play. Robbinsville was coming.
Yeah, I'm not real sure exactly what the scheme was right there. I think it was for him to keep the ball coming off the edge over here to the wide side of the field. But
that was big Benjamin Wachacha and Titan Tisateski. And boy, Titan, he's only a freshman, but he's 5'11", 300.
Yeah, big boy.
Yes. So now second down and 14 from the 39-yard line. As you're watching this game, we played on Tuesday night. This is a delayed broadcast recording. Played on Tuesday night at Big Oak Stadium. Gabe straight drop, plants his feet, fires, timing pattern.
Collins.
There's Josh, and it's intercepted. Was he in bounds? They're going to say yes, he was. The ball just got through Josh's hands into the hands of Brock Adams.
Yep.
Either guy had a shot.
Yeah, either one of them did. It kind of bounced up out of of Collins's hands there, and when it did, he snatched it right out of the air.
Yeah, Josh hanging his head, but that was also a good play by Adams.
It was. I mean, you got to give it to him his due. He made the play.
Yeah, I mean, right on the sideline.
Yeah, right on the sideline. I'm not sure he was in bounds, but they don't have the advantage of an instant replay. So
like we do.
Yeah. I wish we had the advantage of instant replay. We'd know whether he was in bounds or not, but maybe someday. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, first down and 10.
Fullback
this time it's going to be the fullback, and here comes Williams
first
again.
Down.
Gets
first
about
down.
5 or 6 yards, and as you mentioned, that's when you have a first down like that, it helps.
Yeah, they believe in it, and they're going to pull it out and use it. I mean, they've used it now twice. He scored on the last one, so they come right back and run it again.
And right now, 7:15 to play in this game, and they're going to use as much time on the play clock as they can. They're very slow and deliberate here watching that clock. And that's obviously working in their favor as right now, Robbinsville, 3 timeouts. Our Maroon Devils have 2. And again, they're taking almost all the time on this play clock.
Oh, yeah.
And they hand it off this time around the left side.
Wing back trap, blocking down, fullback skinning right off the outside. It's an isolation play, basically, is what it ends up being, Gary. They're just down blocking on us, and we're not getting over the top.
Yeah. Panama on the carry. He hasn't carried a whole lot tonight, but and that keeps him with fresh legs. They've got, some fresh people back there.
Yeah, they sure do, and they're doing some good job of running people in and out right now, too.
Yeah, they're bringing people like, say, Adams coming out, Wachacha coming in, Dalton Hill coming in. So, again, trying to keep fresh people in with 6.5 minutes and counting. This time coming way out here to the right side is going to be Alexis Panama. Haven't called his number all night for
Backside
Robbinsville.
guard's pulling again. There he goes. Fullback trap again. Same play.
Right up the gut again. This time
play.
To the 44-yard line of Maroon Devil territory. Second down and 5 coming up.
On first down, fullback trap. Now they'll come. If they stay true to form, they're going to run the fullback off the edge with the wing back blocking down. Let's see where they line the wing back at. Halfback as a wing.
So now they bring back in Zeke Silvers from the sideline. And then this time over there, it's going to be in the backfield again. It's going to be Panama.
Yeah, they're going to stay conventional with the wing T look. Now they're not going to run him off the edge. Watching the clock, waiting for it to get down under 10 seconds to take the snap. All right, there's a buck trap this time.
And coming up on the tackle again is going to be Lucas Sutton. And what else is new? Carson Taylor, also Nathan Bogdanovich. They've really led that defense tonight.
Yeah, third down. Third and about 3. We'll see what they want to do. I'm pretty sure they're not going to throw for it.
Yep.
They're going to try to run again. And we'll see the formation, and then we'll take a look at the offensive line, and that's going to tell you a whole lot.
So now, again, they're just using all the clock to their advantage now. Just under 5 minutes to play in the ball game with the receiver on each side and a wing on the left this time.
Yeah, that's where they're probably going to end up running them, blocking down over there with that wing again and giving it to the fullback over the top right there.
And there he goes into the backfield again. It's going to be Panama. And they've got a lot of new faces in there on offense getting some playing time with 4:44 to play and everything in their favor.
Yeah, and this time they changed the blocking up just a little bit. The tackle kicked out on the tackle. He turned around and told that wing what he was going to do, and so that put the wing back up inside on the linebacker. And that's how they changed that up just a little bit. They can do either one.
And right now they're bringing in a lot of new faces in there. Bryce Adams, a freshman, coming out wide right. Wide left is going to be Caden Lale, another freshman there, wide receivers. And they've got another quarterback in there, Christian Phillips, a sophomore. So Gross is out, and they're going to run the I formation again.
High back, running off the edge again.
And this time the Maroon Devils, Zach Stepp coming up to force that play as Robbinsville has a bunch of new faces in the backfield.
Yeah, they're putting all new people in there and getting them some playing time with under 4 minutes left to play and the clock running.
Yep. So right now, second down and 10 coming up again. A new quarterback in Christian Phillips, a sophomore. And he probably is going to be taking over for their quarterback this year, as Gross is a senior playing his last year. So Phillips getting some snaps. Under the lights, 3.5 minutes to play now at the Maroon Devil 35-yard line. Again, I formation. Trying to keep it simple here with the new faces in there.
Straight up isolation that time.
Carson Taylor again on the tackle. He's in there again with Nathan Carson. Nathan, so many of these guys we've talked about all night.
Yeah, trying to get
Dawson Fuller in there also playing some on defense.
Yeah, he's the future. He's one of the future of this program, and so
yes,
he's going to need some time.
Third down now. 3 minutes to play. Robbinsville needing about 7, but they're in 4-down territory here at the 33. Again, I formation. One receiver on each side, trying to keep the same set here with a lot of new skilled people in at quarterback and running backs, and they toss to the right side. Cutting back inside again is going to be Dalton Hill.
Yeah.
Carson again on the stop.
Bring up 4th down. He's going to go ahead and run the play, use up as much clock as he can as we go under 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, field goal's not going to make much difference here.
Not with a 3-score game. And they're just going to run it and get that clock down as far as they can and then play defense.
They're playing a lot of JVs. Roman Jones, a freshman in there. So they're getting a lot of playing time but now their offensive linemen are still pretty much intact.
Yeah.
2 wides this time on the right side, and the quarterback is going to roll to the left side, and he's going to try to run it, and he's not going to get the first down. So Maroon Devils get it back, but I think their intent was just to use some clock.
Use up as much clock as they possibly could, get that thing run down to under 2 minutes, which they did.
So now 1:53 to play. Maroon Devils will get the football back one more time, down 31-14. So now Robbinsville with a lot of new faces in there on the defensive side of the ball we haven't seen tonight. So their secondary people are all new.
Yeah, we're bringing in a few new players over here on our side. And
John Parton going out wide right with Cooper. Now Parton goes off the field. So now Gabe is going to hand off, and looks like that may be Dawson Fuller actually on the carry.
It was. We were playing with 10 folks on the field that time. We didn't have a.
I'm not sure our receiver.
Yeah, we only had one split out.
Yeah.
We had a tight end and no tight end on the other side, so we were a player short.
So now 2nd down and 9, minute and a half to play here at Big Oak Stadium on the only Tuesday night high school game that I can ever remember.
Yeah, me too.
And we've been around a few.
Yeah, we've been around a few of them.
2nd down and 9, split backs now. In at quarterback, a new one for the Maroon Devils, as we mentioned, Lawson Woodard in at quarterback as we run straight ahead. A little extra pushing and shoving out there on the field that we don't particularly need at this point of the game with under a minute to play.
No, we really don't. Nobody needs to lose their composure. It is what it is. You got to eat it. So.
That's it. Stay cool. Finish out the game.
Yep. Everybody's playing on Friday then.
That's it. And this probably will be the final snap of the ball game now for the Maroon Devils. Again, Lawson Woodard at quarterback. He's going to run to the left side, and he's going to be stopped on the play, and that should be the final play of the ball game here tonight, I believe.
Yes, it will.
We look to the sideline. We might get another snap. I'm not sure if we're going to snap it or not here, Coach. As the Maroon Devils here will be looking at 4th down, and looks like we're just going to let this one run out, and I don't think we're going to see another snap.
No need right now. You risk getting somebody hurt. So.
That's it. And so they pick up the football. The game is over, and that's going to be the final here tonight, 31-14. The Robbinsville Black Knights winning over our Maroon Devils here tonight at Big Oak Stadium. And, Coach, as we said coming into this game tonight, Robbinsville with a big win tonight. If they can hang on and win their game this coming Friday, they're gonna have the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship in their hands.
Yeah, they're definitely in the driver's seat, no doubt about it. And hats off to them. I mean, they're there. They made it happen. Nobody's giving it to them, and the struggles get harder as we go, and theirs is going to be a little simpler.
Oh, no doubt. They host Hayesville here at Big Oaks on Friday. Our Maroon Devils are going to be hosting Cherokee, which is going to be a tough opponent. Cherokee has played most everybody tough this year, and we know what a rivalry that is. And hopefully with just a quick turnaround, we've got Wednesday and Thursday to get ready to play on Friday.
Exactly. And I don't envy these coaches. I don't. It's going to be a tough turnaround. It is, and it's something I never experienced. I thought it was horrible to have to play on a Monday because then you really cut it short, and it's an uphill struggle. There's no doubt about it.
You said it right. A final again, fans, 31-14. That's going to wind up our broadcast here tonight, but join us again on Friday as we wind up the regular season at home hosting Cherokee. So long, everybody.